An information guide for children and young people aged between 5 and 10. Welcome to your new foster family and to Childcare Bureau. We hope you're going to like living with your foster parents for a while and don't feel too scared or upset. You may be a little bit confused as to why you are staying with a foster parent and not your own family, but hopefully your social worker will have talked to you about this. This little book has lots of useful things in it and has been made especially for you. What's in this guide? My details. Who are Childcare Bureau and what do they do? My foster home. Pocket money. Food. My bedroom. About me. Your rights. School and friends. Keeping safe. Race, equality and diversity. Who to talk to if you have a complaint.
My details. My name is, my phone number is, my birthday is, my school is called, my social worker's name is, my social worker's telephone number is, my foster parents are called, my foster parents' telephone number is, my independent review officer is called, my independent review officer's telephone number is. In emergency, please contact.
Childcare Bureau. The people who work at Childcare Bureau help find foster parents to look after children who can't live at home. Childcare Bureau have lots of foster parents in England. They look after children just like you to make sure they are happy and safe. Your social worker will still visit you at your new foster home and will speak to your foster parents and Childcare Bureau social worker to make sure you are okay. If you want to know anything else about Childcare Bureau, you can ask your foster parents. Call the Childcare Bureau office on 01905 640022 or have a look on our website https://www.nfa.co.uk/childcarebureau/ your social worker. Your social worker is someone that has been specially trained to work with children and their families. They will visit you regularly and keep in touch with your family and your foster parents. Your social worker is there to help you and your family. Childcare Bureau social worker. A Childcare Bureau social worker is someone who looks after your foster parents and makes sure they are looking after you and that you are okay. They will talk to you and your social worker. Information about me. Childcare Bureau have to keep some information about all the children who live with their foster parents to make sure you are looked after properly. If you ever want to see any of the information about you, ask your foster parents or social worker or contact the Childcare Bureau office on 01905 640022 or email ccbadmin@childrencarebureau.co.uk. Your social worker will also have information about you and you can ask them to see this as well. You are also allowed to write notes in your file if you want to. Ask your social worker about this.
I hope you're going to enjoy living in your new foster home. Your foster parents may have children of their own. There may be other children being looked after, or you may be the only child in the house. Whilst you're living with your foster parents, it is your home. We want you to be safe, happy and be able to try new things. Maybe it's something you have always wanted to do or have enjoyed before. Let your foster parents know. If you have any problems or worries, remember you can always tell your foster parents or your social worker. If you don't think you can tell them, there are other people you can talk to. Look at the pages at the back of this book for more information about who you can talk to. Can I use the telephone? Yes, you can use the telephone to call your family and friends as long as your care plan says it's okay. You need to let your foster parents know that you're going to be using the telephone. Telephone number.
Pocket money. You will get pocket money every week. Ask your foster parents how much you will get and when. How much pocket money will I get? Which day will I get my pocket money? You may choose to save some of your money each week for special occasions, such as holidays. You could save it at the post office or the bank. If you'd like to open a bank account, you can talk to your foster parents or social worker about this. Food. You can tell your foster parents what you would like to eat and they will talk to you about what foods are good for us to eat. You will be able to go with your foster parents to do the shopping so that you can choose some of your favourite foods. My favourite foods are... How about some healthy food? Eating fruit and vegetables is important to us all. Below are some ideas of fruit and veg that you could eat, which would add to your 5 a day. Can you name all of them?
Be able to have your own bedroom. It's your bedroom and you can arrange your toys and other things just as you want to. Your foster parent will always knock on your door before they come into your bedroom, unless they are worried that you may be doing something dangerous that might hurt you. If so, they may come into your room to make sure that you are safe. What is my bedtime on a school night? What is my bedtime on a non-school night? Some children like to have a light on whilst they go to sleep. Let your foster parent know if you do. There may be lots of different reasons why you are not living with your family at this time, but we know that they are still very important to you. Your social worker and foster parents will help you to understand why decisions are made and what happens now. You may be missing your friends and family and wonder when you will be able to see them again. Talk to your social worker and your foster parents about this, and if you can visit, telephone, email or write to friends and family. My religion. If you would like to go to the church, a mosque, a synagogue, or any other place to practice your faith, your foster parents or social worker will help you. My religion is, I would like to attend. What time? What days? My social worker and meetings. There will be meetings with your social worker and sometimes members of your family, but most importantly with you. Sometimes you may choose to tell your foster parent what you want or what you are feeling, and they can tell the meeting. You can decide if you want to go to the meeting or not. Just talk to your social worker or your foster parent about this. This meeting are to check that things are going okay and that you are happy with your new foster family. They will also talk about other things like your school, your health, and how long you will live with your foster parents. Your feelings. We want you to be happy with your foster parents and be able to talk about when you are worried, unhappy or happy. Whilst you are living with your foster parents, you will have a care plan which says how you will be looking after and what will happen next. If you don't think you can talk to your foster parent about how you feel, talk to your social worker or somebody that helps you feel safe. This could be your teacher.
Your rights. Whilst you are living with your foster family, it is important for you to know that you are listened to and have rights. There are certain things that your foster family will help you with. We have given you some examples to help you understand your rights. You have the right to Be listened to and consulted with. Follow your chosen culture and religion. Have contact with your family and friends. If this is safe to do so, talk to your social worker about this. Telephone your social worker if you need to. Eat a special diet food that are part of your culture or religion. See your social worker if you need to and in private. Have pocket money. See a dentist and doctor when you need to. Go to school and have a state education. Have suitable clothing to wear. Private time. Your own bedroom. Complain and share your views. Talking to me. You have the right to be consulted about decisions that are made about you. This means people will ask for your views and listen to what you say. It doesn't mean you will always get what you want, but you will be told the reasons why. If you have a complaint or need to talk to someone. If you are not happy with the way you are being looked after, you must tell someone. You should tell us how you feel so we can try and sort it out. If you do have a complaint, Childcare Bureau will deal with it quickly, thoroughly, positively, in confidence, and treat everything you have to say seriously. The contact details for your registered manager who will deal with the complaint are at the back of this guide. The complaint system does work, and we have changed the way we do things by listening to children and young people and taking on board some suggestions for improvement. You can also tell your foster parents, social worker, or parents if you have any problems. Independent Reviewing Officers. Independent Reviewing Officers, usually shortened to IROs, are people working with children who are fostered as well as their foster parents and social workers. Each child who is fostered should have an IRO. It is the IRO's job to check that your foster parents and social worker are doing what they should be doing for you. The IRO will have meetings that your foster parents and social worker will go to make sure that you are being cared for properly, that your needs and potential are being met and achieved, and that your thoughts, wishes and feelings are being listened to. If you want to speak to your independent reviewing officer, ask your social worker how you contact them. Children's Rights Officer. The Children's Rights Officer can help you with your problems, show you how to sort out any complaints and explain your rights. Your social worker can give you information about how to contact the Children's Rights Officer from the area that you used to live in. Their advice is completely independent. The officer won't talk to anyone else about the things you tell them, unless you ask them to, or unless you or someone else would be in danger if they said nothing.
My school. It may be that you go to your usual school, or you may have a new school closer to you. New houses, your social worker and foster parents will talk to you about this.
My school is called. My school's teacher's name is. My support worker's name is. My friends at school are called. My friends. While you are at your foster parents, we hope you will make friends that you may want to invite to play or for tea. Talk to your foster parents about your friends coming to visit.
My friends are called. Remember, if you are going to play with a friend, it is important that an adult knows where you are at all times, or else we will all be worried about you. If your foster parents do not know where you are, they may have to tell a police, your social worker, and maybe your family. Bullying. We want you to live together happily and safely with your foster parents. We know that sometimes bullying can happen, and so that we can learn friendlier ways to behave. We will try to understand the feelings for all children involved. If someone is making you feel sad or unhappy, we want you to tell someone. You can tell your social worker, a teacher, your foster parents, child care bureau, social worker. They will talk to you about this and try and sort the problem out. It is important that you are able to share what is making you sad and what is making you happy. You may choose to tell someone by drawing a picture, writing it down, or talking to them. If you feel that you are still unhappy and not being listened to, you could ring one of the numbers on the sheet at the back of the booklet. When you are playing outside, when you are outdoors playing with friends or with an adult, you must not talk to strangers. When you are near animals, also, you must not approach or stroke an animal that you do not know. When you are on the computer, if you are on the computer, make sure you do not give anyone your address or phone number. Always let your foster parent know if anyone has asked you for your address or phone number. Never arrange to meet someone you contact through the internet.
What does British mean to you? The word British simply means anyone who is born in Britain. It doesn't mean what colour. Race equality means that all people, white, black, red and yellow, have the same right to be treated fairly and that everybody should have the same chance, equal rights no matter what. There are many different religions celebrated in Britain. For example, Hindu, Catholic, Muslim, Protestant, Sikh, Jehovah's Witness, Judaism and Buddhism. Bullying happens when people don't understand why somebody is different from them. But we all have something in common. We are all human. We should treat each other how we would like to be treated and remember we are all a part of the same race. It doesn't matter about the colour of our skin or how we speak. The word customs is used to describe how people from different countries and backgrounds do things. It's really interesting to find out how other people live, what they believe, what they eat and what they wear. When children come to Britain from other countries, they sometimes feel frightened, uncomfortable, sad and lonely. Everything is new to them. You could make them feel better by welcoming them and making them feel happy to be here. You could play with them, talk to them, make friends and invite them round to tea. Find out about them and tell them about you. If you would like to find out more about race, equality and diversity, you could ask your teacher. Find books on race and diversity in the library. Look at contact lists at the back of this book. Who to talk to if you have a complaint. To submit a complaint, contact the registered manager. The registered manager is Howard Verron. Telephone number 07525 071822. Email howard@childcarebureau.co.uk. The address, Childcare Bureau, Unit 11 to 13, Elgar Business Centre, Harlow, Worcestershire, WR2 6NJ. Besides Childcare Bureau, you can also send a complaint to Children's Commissioner for England and Longfield. Telephone 0800 528 0731. Email help.team at childrenscommissioner.gsi.gov.uk. Website www.childrenscommissioner.gov.uk. Ofsted in England. Telephone number 0300 123 1231. Email inquiries@ofsted.gov.uk. Website www.gov.uk/Ofsted. These teams are there to help and advise children who live away from home. If you require this document in another language, please contact Childcare Bureau.